Suddenly piece yourself back together now. What's your vision?
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another Cogged Lead game. Another week, another game. Fish Shots here with me. Two teams, NoVa versus Sacred, formerly, what was their name? I forgot their name. Fish Shot.
We're here spectating BTC Breezy. Recently came back from not going on COD for a while. Breezy taking the one and getting the backing out of the hard point, just going for streaks. Pretty smart, knowing they're playing on Yemen. Who do you think has a higher chance of winning tonight?
Honestly, I'm gonna leave it to the Brits. They seem to have solid teams constantly. Maybe it's just because there's lots of YouTubers out there that are Brits, but I have to give it to the Fish Shot.
I've never actually seen NoVa play before, so I'm gonna have to go with BTC.
Yeah, well, NoVa, I've never really paid much attention to their games, but you know, they could bring something back. You never know these games, you know.
They do have the lead as of now. But Breezy here going in for some points. Don't spectate context. Complex going in from behind, taking down NoVa.
I'm gonna catch up here with Exist ZL, who is currently going 10-0. Pretty impressive, if I say so myself. You know, hard point, it's kind of hard. I haven't been watching him too long, so I don't know if he's been in the hard point or just picking off kills from the sides. All right, he sees one. He sees another kill down. That's 14-0 for Exist ZL. Sorry.
I don't remember BTC having Exist. Picking up those 2 kills with his lightning strike. Getting that hard
picking
point.
up a few more kills, 18-0, but he's about to go down. Backs off, getting some more kills.
And he get this swarm. Go here with
more kills.
8 shooter.
You know, Exist just camped inside, getting kills for his team.
8 shooter setting up for the next hard point. Which I don't know why. Because they just switched the house.
Okay, this is really impressive. Right now, Exist is going 25-1, and he finally goes down. I can't believe it. He was on such a long go. About to get nuclear. A couple of those were, in fact, swarm kills, but you know, he came pretty close. I don't think anyone's came that close in the whole league.
So here with Anakin, who takes down one person and gets taken down by Exist.
Here, can't no.
See Breezy defending the left side where the hard point was just currently at.
He's not letting my wife down, but again, it's there.
Let's go back here with this. It's going 34-1. Kind of staying back, just waiting for his streaks to build up.
Okay, I'm back. Face shot, can you hear me?
Yeah. Exists. You're still going for streaks. Playing it safe. He sees one person and just turns away, comes back and takes the kill. Only going 40-1, while the Epic Kid, who's leading NoVa, 24-20. See, cake shooters using the Remington for those close encounters during this hard point. Takes down Complex from EPC.
Okay, I'm back again. Face shot, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. My microwave just went on. Let me just say that my Wi-Fi went down, and that is not funny. Alright, so you're probably laughing at me right now, but it's not funny. Okay, so back with Exist, it's actually going an impressive 44-3. I probably didn't miss much, just him killing. But oh, and he goes down one more time. Catching up here with the Epic Kid. He's currently, oh, and he takes down Complex. Making him another kill. Will he get 3? Oh, no, he gets an assist.
Sacred currently leading by 58 points. Do you think NoVa has the chances of coming back against a great team?
Honestly, I really don't think they have a single chance unless they really just nail it hard on the hard point, you know?
The Epic Kid here picking up 2-3 kills, getting some points, and then he goes down. Just behind cover, trying to get those 2 kills.
Oh, he goes down.
Let's go back with Exist. It's going 50-8.
No, Exist really does seem to be the star player of this match. And maybe he'll be the star player of the whole league. I don't know. None of the other games have really happened for this week. But it's really interesting to see someone actually getting slayed this bad. I mean, they're not too far behind considering that Exist is going 51-8. Epic pulling another lightning strike. Just close time to one kill. Oh, that's it. Back Hellstorm missile. Hopefully get a kill, and he gets 1 kill out of that Hellstorm missile. Epic Kid is really, how do you say it, carrying the team NoVa. Oh, the other one's having you broke 20 kills, and he is just trying his best to nail the other team. And like that, the game is over.
200-139. Favor of Sacred.
NoVa versus Sacred. Sacred took the first round, and now we are in the second round. And we're going to get on board with Exist, who dropped that swarm last game. Very impressive for Sacred. And we're going to hop on board with him in Search and Destroy on Plaza.
Yeah, and I really think that that swarm should... that's a very rare thing to see in a 4v4 situation. Both teams very competitive and going after it, but it might be a little bit different because it's Search and Destroy and you don't get to respawn. But obviously it's different play style, and he still does have fairly high kill streaks. A Hellstorm, a Lightning Strike, and a War
Machine, correct, yes.
Well, yeah,
but
War
no.
Machine. I knew
The point is no swarm, and bomb goes down, and they will defuse almost instantly as there's nobody on Nova left. They were put in a 2v nothing, and they defuse easily. So Sacred takes round 1.
Very quick round, I could say at the least.
Yeah.
But obviously, that the BTC is a very strong team, especially with the new added member. He is just a complete tank when it comes to Call of Duty and this league.
Yes, Exist definitely one of their strongest members. The Epic Kid being Nova's strongest member, we're going to jump on board with. Now, you can argue that the Epic Kid maybe isn't Nova's strongest member, as he's more of a slayer while the rest of them play objectives well. But we're going to hop on board with him anyways. Based on the games that we've seen so far on Plaza in the past, as far as, pubs or whatnot, most people would like to plant A.
Ooh.
It's not too often that we see B being planted, and the Epic Kid picking up a kill there, but does go down.
He does get taken down.
Fear Me takes him down, and just Exist left for Sacred.
And Nova, Sky, and Legit Skills are both let
Legit
down.
X
but
kills, yes. And
obviously-
they take out Exist. Tie this one up. Nova bringing it to 1-1 here.
And I think, yeah, Nova, this is a slower paced gameplay. It's no respawn, so it's not like if you die one time accidentally, you can respawn. So it might hurt BTC and help Nova, because obviously Nova is less focused on a bunch of kills, maybe getting the objective, and more about just playing around as a team and being as fair as possible. Obviously, because Exist picks up that swarm last game and completely annihilates them. Banana Pig played the objective, and plus he did get a few deaths in there, so that could have changed how they played if it is a search and destroy match.
Yes, and this is something interesting that I probably should have thrown in earlier. BTC, as we know it, has changed their name to Sacred. So some of you may be familiar with BTC. You still see Breezy still using the BTC in his gamer tag, but they've changed their name to Sacred. That's what the XS is in their gamer tags. We should probably be focusing now, because it's Fear Me versus Legit X Kills in a 1v1. Fear Me looking down the hallway that, as we all just saw, Legit X Kills is actually hiding in this hallway.
But he is running away currently, probably away from Fear Me, but I don't know if Fear Me knows that.
Yeah, Fear Me probably
Fear Me
not
is
aware of the
coming.
fact that he's sneaking around by B, but he does not have the bomb. So with 30 seconds left, he has to head back, grab the bomb, and I think he's gonna rush B, because A is maybe, if he knows,
Ooh,
Fear Me
shots
is
going
there.
down.
Oh,
Ooh.
Fear Me gets him. So Sacred going up 2-1 here with a good kill by Fear Me for that final kill cam. M8, somewhat predictable. A lot of the people using the M8s. The Swarm by Exist was dropped with the M8 earlier.
Yeah, the M8 is a very versatile weapon. It's a very powerful weapon, probably one of the more strong sides of this game. I wouldn't say overpowered. There's some cases it is overpowered if used in the right hands, but it's a very strong weapon, and a lot of people can get very good kill streaks with it, as you can see with Exist's Swarm.
We're going to hop on board with NoVa Sky, also using that M8 and running score streaks similar to Exist with that War Machine in there. I'm surprised people would be using the War Machine on Search and Destroy, as I just don't quite see the tacticalness of the War Machine necessarily, compared to something more like a Lightning Strike.
Want to use that listen in, see what Nova's talking about?
I'm actually not completely sure how to do that.
You right trigger and then left on D-pad.
Hit a powerful point, hold up. Don't get the cool gesture, just stay back.
We're on board with Breezy, who's
Rolling 3 balls.
calling the shots here as he puts the plant down.
You might go into that building.
And as Breezy just said, he suggested that they
yeah,
go into the
just
building.
go
They're
on,
trying to
rush
find
in.
Cake Shooter here.
Ooh, Cake Shooter falls off the map in a weird situation. I don't know what happened there.
I actually did not see what happened there, but I have to imagine something. I have to imagine what they're saying right now involves possible. Oh, and there you saw the body fall as the intermission appears. 3-1 in favor of Sacred.
1 rounds, you'll get.
You want to listen to all the teammates together, seeing what they're talking about?
let's hop on board with the Epic Kid who's carrying the bomb, and we will get the mic in on him.
I was already gonna make
Woo!
Okay.
Oh, the Epic Kid
all it
obviously
is.
is a more stronger player for Nova, but he isn't as good as the swarm dropping exists. I've never seen that in all of Call of Duty. Someone dropped
Ooh.
a swarm in a 4v4 situation.
And
That
this
was
ends
one
up
of the
being a
quickest rounds I've
quick
ever
round,
witnessed.
yeah.
And it's currently 1v4. Sacred getting that 4. Nova obviously getting the 1. And let's see if Nova can pull back the clutch or Sacred.
Pull back the clutch.
keep
This
the
reminds me
win.
of Gridiron's game. On the same map, we saw Gridiron pull something like this off. And it would be impressive to see Nova try and do it with just 1 point so far here.
Yeah, I wonder, who do you think will probably be the MVP of this round for Nova? Because obviously, Nova
Looking at the
Sky
scoreboard
is-
right now, nobody is over 1.0 for Nova, and Fear Me appears to be the top player on Sacred by far. So I'm going to go with Fear Me, and we're going to drop in with legit X kills. And oh, they see
I
bomb
think
down at A.
Oh yeah, in both Cake Shooter and Nova Sky both go down in a what seems to be a it
Ooh.
is currently 1-5 now.
A quick end to that round, and this could be a quick end to the game and a quick end to the series, as Nova left just 1 round away from losing this series against Sacred.
Yeah, and I do think that Search and Destroy is a completely different game mode for Exist, because obviously he isn't the MVP. He's currently going 7-4. Oh, top
Guys,
with
come on.
Fear Me 7-3.
Hey,
He has
we're-
one more death, but he didn't have the best KD as he did in Hardpoint, where you could respawn.
And we're going to hop on board with Epic Kid, the bomb carrier, and get a listen in on Nova, who's probably likely frustrated about how this game is going so far.
Good kill. Behind me.
And Sky just trying to make a last-second shout-out before he died of the
What?
location.
Yo, I got double T.
Ooh, but
Ooh,
Nova
Nova
is able to pick the clutch, holding on to that mere loss, just holding on to maybe the last finger, hoping they would maybe come back and win this.
Yeah, just trying to get some sort of comeback put together to keep them in this and push a 3rd round, as currently they are down 1-0 after losing the Yemen hardpoint game. And we're just going to keep spectating Legit X kills, as we're going to want to pay attention to Nova, who's just trying to pull the defense right now.
And I think Nova, if they can just stay together, keep their cool, and just don't change their playstyle, don't get mad at the game, because obviously when you're mad, you rush to your decisions, and you make some decisions you might regret. So maybe if they keep their cool and hopefully don't die, Nova could probably pull out something that might have not been seen before, except for Gridiron.
Yeah, 2v1 right now. Breezy and Fear Me up against the Epic Kid. We're going to drop in with the Epic Kid, the last man left, and try and see.
Hold.
Yeah, and he's thinking A plant for sure, because A has been the go-to spot for those plants on this map. And oh, the Epic Kid goes
Does
down.
get taken down.
And with that, we
and does
end the
not get
game
the clutch.
and we end the series as well. So Sacred takes the series in 2 games. Not too bad of games, mostly because we saw that swarm, but a good set of games nonetheless.
Obviously, Sacred is coming out on top.